Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Today
Bob.
we're going to talk about tool number 3 to help you with your back pain. We're on level 1 of this program, back program.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest level and the least involvement in most of the activities. What is a tool, Brad?
A tool, something that's going to allow your back to feel better, get you in control of your pain so you can get to the next level.
Yeah, we're not talking about a physical object. We're talking about stretches. We're talking about strengthening. We're talking about positioning.
Right.
Some tip maybe. And today we're talking about tightening your core.
Yes.
This is really helpful, believe it or not. It really comes in handy with those people who are shakers and they have an unstable spine. So when you're lying down in bed and you want to get up in the morning and it hurts to do so, you want to try this. So Brad, why don't you lie down and we'll try this first.
Yeah. So if your back is unstable, movement or twisting irritates it. If you were to put a back belt on, it would probably feel better.
Right.
But you don't like to sleep with a back belt on.
Exactly.
So,
plus your abs will get weak.
You're right. So you simply use the back belt that's built in, and you use your muscles.
Nature's black back belt. Yep.
Yep.
So Brad decides he's going to get out of bed finally. So what he's going to first do, normally he would just curl up, right, Brad?
Yep. There's two ways a lot of people do it. They'll curl up like
Right.
this, or they'll just kind of roll over and twist around to get up.
Yeah.
Both ways can create pain, and that's sometimes that sharp pain that takes your breath away.
So you want to tighten up first, Brad.
Tighten up here. Thinking about my core as being in the therapy world, a lot of therapists call it log rolling because everything is going to move together as a unit.
So Brad, when you tighten up, you can tell you're tightening up by you're trying to poke your fingers in there, and it's not like you're sucking your gut in, but you're tightening.
Right. And also, we always say poke them in on the sides because if you get the muscles on the sides to tighten up, then you know you got a good complete core tightening. Ready?
Yep.
So I'm tightening, and now I'm going to roll over.
In one as a log.
Yep. And I'm going to talk funny because I got my core tight.
Yep.
And over to here, my knees go off the edge of the bed first, and then my feet,
And he's tightening the whole time.
Yep, right there, pushing there, and go up like this, nice, and take your time. And after you do this a while, you can do it a little faster as your back gets better, and it'll be more of a habit.
Now, I like this, Brad, because it shows you that you can take control of your life and stop the pain when you need to.
Right.
So I had a patient who, this was one of his big problems, was getting out of bed in the morning. It really hurt a lot.
Sure.
And he did it, and he was, again, amazed. I'm sorry I'm telling a story, Mike, but he was amazed that his pain went away.
Right.
So,
And he did the same technique that I just demonstrated.
yes. So a little higher level, I do this when I'm shoveling snow.
Sure.
And I didn't do it for, we had a lot of snow 2 years ago, I think it was.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. And my back was starting to hurt.
Yeah.
So I started tightening
Yep.
every time I shovel.
Oh, yeah.
And my gosh, what a difference it made.
And then you're more aware of your posture. You tighten things up and put that all together, and there you go.
Let me tell you something. When a therapist discovers something that works for them, that's when they become advocates for them.
They get a little more excited about it.
Another time, Brad, I think when people try to get up out of a chair quite often, they're flexing their back and rounding out. And a good time to try the tightening the stomach is actually
and instead of doing this, which may be a habit, you're going to
keep straight,
slide your butt to the edge.
And tighten that abdomen.
Yeah, and then go straight up, tight abdomen. That's a big difference between that and this.
Yes. So whatever you do in life, I don't care if you're doing dishes. I don't care if you're taking an engine out of a car. I mean, tighten up your abdomen.
Yeah.
So
it's just one of those simple things that can make a big difference.
All right, give it a try.
Good luck with those backs, abdomens, and core. Tool number, 3?
I think we're 3.
3.